So, that was very interesting. But after that boss fight, we now have access to the entire island, to the entirety of Castletown, at least. We can now go all around here. We can explore all the islands. We can explore all the main areas of Castletown. And we do have a few new missions here, but again, I'm not dealing with any of these missions right now. You should save them by yourself. We'll get to these missions, but yeah. But while we can try to go after Elise, right now I kinda want to just figure out what this silver guy's deal is. So, as you saw earlier, we unlocked a story, so we can go back to the main menu. And go over here.
This world was devastated before I was born. A harsh, bleak place where we live in eternal darkness. Life is a struggle, and people live without hope. How did this happen? No one will answer me directly, but they always point to the flames. These flames, they burn away at my world, destroying everything in their path. They come from an eternal life form that we cannot truly defeat, the flames of disaster known as Iblis.
Silver!
Blaze, what's wrong?
He's appeared again!
Okay. Something tells me his future doesn't really look too good. And also, that was Blaze, wasn't it? From that one game from 2005? Was it Sonic Rush? What's she doing here? But anyway, here's Silver's stage.
To use psychokinesis, press the right trigger while near an object. You can throw items with the X button.
Yeah, that's basically Silver's gameplay. Pick up stuff and throw them at enemies. He does not have a homing attack. He also doesn't have.
You can press and hold the A button to levitate and move around in the air.
He also doesn't have a jump ball. I mean, a spin attack like any other character doesn't have. Instead, he can float himself, float other stuff.
This steel bar has a green mark on it. If I use my psychokinesis here...
And he can also manipulate certain things like this.
That road doesn't look too solid.
So yeah, you can just like throw a whole bunch of stuff. This gameplay is pretty neat. But I don't know. It doesn't really feel like something that belongs in a Sonic game, honestly.
When you use your psychokinesis on an area with a green mark, something should happen.
You know, a funny thing is that if you're standing on certain objects and you use your psychokinesis, you can levitate them along with yourself. So we can check it out with this box here, which is useful for certain puzzles. but if you do it on something like this, you can't move it, but it's weird that it still works like that. But you also have to make sure you keep an eye on your meter down there. And Silver comment, alright, there's a lot of things going on. I'm going to talk about the building first. Silver's talking about the building and the tornado, all the stuff that's happening here. Even though he's lived in this future for who knows how long. And, like, none of this stuff should really surprise him. It's strange, I don't get it. I can go through there, but I can also go this way. You can also stagger your levitation to make yourself go further. Make yourself go farther. I mean. Also, I didn't mention this before, but you can use the left trigger to fix the camera in a direction that your character is facing.
The core of the head is his weak point. That's when I must attack.
But yeah, honestly, Silver's gameplay is interesting, but not really fitting for a Sonic game. Because he's very slow. He is one of the slowest characters in the entire series, on foot at least. In this game, in Rivals, he's just as fast as anybody else in Rivals, but Rivals is a different thing. But yeah, I like his gameplay here, but it's very stiff and very hard to really get the hang of right now. As we saw earlier with Sonic, these characters do get different upgrades that make them better, but right now it's just kinda meh. So with Silver, I would say don't try too hard to go after S-ranks right away, because he doesn't get, until you get access to his later upgrades, he's gonna have a very hard time doing all that. Now let's play as the best character in the game.
Leave this to me.
Or at least that's what everyone else says. Blaze. Okay, so we'll have our narrator speak.
Press the A button to perform an accelerator tornado. You can jump higher than usual. Hold the X button and release to perform a spinning block. It's effective in situations with a lot of enemies.
And you can press the X button to do her own little homing attack. Hold down the X button to do the spinning claw.
You need to go across
Press the X button for her homing attack or jump dash, and she has a double jump.
This is nowhere near over.
Basically, she's really fast. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Whatever, I was gonna get that S-rank anyway.
This is nowhere near over.
Like, she moves the fastest out of all the characters, even Sonic himself, without upgrades, by the way. And she has a very good moveset. She's the best character to play as, stuck with the worst characters to play as. Interesting.
I'll go on ahead.
Now, I'm pretty sure that there's a way for Blaze to, like, I think there's a way for speedrunners to, like, to get around the trigger to go back to silver. I don't know where my, there we go. But I don't know how to do that. You're commenting on the tornado again! Why? Again, I'm making a lot of complaints, even though I can get that. You can use one of those steel boxes earlier, but you can use one of those steel boxes from earlier to get that silver medal, but it's not that big a deal anymore. I don't know about quickly. I'm taking 7 minutes on this level. It does not take this long on this level. I'm just playing slow for some reason. Again, don't worry too much about your links. I'm trying to jump, but I can't tell. I can't tell where I'm jumping. Hey, I think those guys broke the wall for me. That's cool. I was gonna show off something else, but it's alright. I'll just do it later.
Great! That was easy. Got my best showing, but yeah, that's Silver's first stage. Come on, you monster!
Chaos did it first.
Iblis! Today, it will be finished.
Okay, so first you gotta wait for the camera to center on Iblis, and then he's gonna throw some stuff at you, and now spam.
His weak spot is the armored head. Aim for
When
that,
he's
Silver.
moving, don't bother throwing stuff because it's very easy to miss. Just let Silver's own targeting system do the work for you. I missed. I think I'm about to get hit. No. Ugh. And try not to throw them at the same time, or when he has his head up like this. I should have let him fire off the fireballs, because yeah, because now I'm just wasting time here. I jump sometimes because sometimes the balls will hit you and destroy the flaming balls that you've gathered.
It's not over yet. Don't let your guard down, Silver.
Wait, what you talking about? Silver, you fought this dude before, right? You should know You should know how much effort it takes to actually knock out Iblis. I'm saying all this, but I know it's mainly because this is supposed to be Silver's first stage for the boss. They're supposed to be trying to introduce you to what Silver is all about. What's his deal? Whenever he throws down a building, he'll always go after the center. There's a bit of a shockwave, so I'm just standing away from him, making sure not to... Darn it, if I had just not... Okay, that's gonna be a hit. It's an easy boss fight, you just need to not rush it like that. So yeah, when he does his fireball move, hold down the psychokinesis button. Oh my god. Man, just died. Not my best showing, but it's alright, it's alright. Hey, let's go! Yeah, just be patient. Don't be patient. Don't spam your projectiles too much. You'll be able to beat Iblis no problem.
Looks like we stopped it for now.
But it'll just rise up from its ashes again. What's the point of all this? It'll never end.
Calm down, Silver.
Then tell me what we should do. How can we completely destroy Iblis?
By knowing the truth, of course. Just as a flower comes from a seed, or a chicken comes from an egg, everything has an origin. You need to find the being originally responsible for this catastrophe.
Is that really the answer to our problem? Tell me, do you know who it is?
To fix this present timeline, you need to change the past.
But that's impossible!
With my help, you can. Because I have the power to travel through time.
No way!
In order to change the past, you must eliminate the individual who has awakened Iblis, the Iblis Trigger.
If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when Iblis was freed, and his flames were released into the world. And you have this person to blame.
I see it! So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis Trigger?
Blue Hedgehog.
I'll send us back in time to the point when the Iblis Trigger was alive.
Where am I? Blaze? Blaze! I guess we all got separated. This is so unbelievable. Now, I must fight for the future. The Iblis Trigger. Where is he? First, I need to gather information.
In a fucking forest. Alright.
Hey.
Okay, so unlike with Sonic, we don't start in Castletown. Our introduction to the hub world is in the Solar Forest, and this is the exact same thing as that. There are a whole bunch of people here that are just like traveling or whatever, but this is a huge forest, and I've already explained earlier how slow rib roast. I think I just saw some at the butcher. What? It was Trigger? What kind of meat is that? Okay, but Silver is so slow, and you have to travel this huge ass forest. Like, you can say whatever you want about Mystic Ruins, but this place takes a fucking cake on how big it is. And there's no such landmarks or anything. Like, it's just an empty space. And you have to go through here with Silver. There's this dude completely out of nowhere with a mission. Dummy. What you doing out here? Your goal here is supposed to go to the jungle. But what is the point here? The idea for Silver is to go into the city and look for information. Why would he be out here looking to go into the jungle? There's somebody here in the forest that says like somebody suspicious might be hiding out in the jungle. I don't know who says that. I don't remember who. But a friend of mine said the other day, I ate too many donuts and put on all this weight. So I told him, at least you could have left the holes in the middle. My dad thinks he tells the best jokes in the world. He's always practicing when Mom's not looking. I don't think he's that funny though. He is very funny. You shut your mouth, Missy. But yeah, again, orange people tell you where to go. But what normal person would be actively looking for the jungle? Seriously. There's also a shop vendor here, but we'll take a look at that later. I think there's one in the forest right now. I think there's one. Now, you can use this in order to bring up some platforms, but you can also do this. This is a glitch that was found quite some time ago. It's a pretty, it's I wouldn't say old, but like it's been known for a while throughout this game's lifespan. So yeah, you can just use the X button to do Silver's Psycho Slap move when he's not holding stuff, and just skip across water. And I'm going to be demonstrating that here again. The amount of height you get depends on the time you press the X button the first time, and you just got to keep pressing the X button over and over to yeah, keep skipping. That'll just skip past tons of the level. But you can't jump again, so you gotta find a proper place to actually get up. So I can just go from here. Easy silver medal. I can do this to stagger my flight. Recharge a bit. Do this again. I don't have any rings, I just realized. I gotta grab these. I almost died. I almost ran right into the missiles. And that was a tropical jungle. Actually, I think no, there were lasers surrounding the gate. I think.
That was easy.
And of course, that's only a B rank. Ugh. The game doesn't like it when I cheat.